But this is about keeping, make America, his hat, make America white again. Make America white again. Make America white again. They want to make sure that certain people are counted. It's really disgraceful. And it's not what our founders had in mind. And what they want to do is to put a chilling effect so certain populations will not answer the form. That they won't answer the form. They won't respond. And we're saying, don't give them that victory. You must respond, because otherwise they win.
The United States of America, may God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, you have any questions on how well our manufacturing business is doing, press? The press. Wow, that's a lot of press. Look.
What were you talking about in your tweet about going back to their home?
Well, I didn't mention names, and I didn't do that, but I will tell you, with our country, and I think everybody in this audience, these are great manufacturers, great workers in our audience too. They brought a lot of their workers here. If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. And that's what I say all the time. That's what I said in a tweet, which I guess some people think is controversial. A lot of people love it, by the way. A lot of people love it. But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave. Well, that's just a very racist statement, somebody that would say that. So Speaker Pelosi said, make America white again. Let me tell you, that's a very racist statement. I'm surprised she'd say that. John? Go.
Number one, Senator Kennedy rightfully pointed out Facebook's failings in the face of Russian interference in the 2016 elections. I know you're working hard to remedy it. I frankly wish the United States Congress was working to remedy it as well. We have a bill in this committee, bipartisan bill called the Deter Act, that would say to Putin or anybody else that wants to interfere in our 2020 elections that they will pay a certain and very high price. So I hope, Mr. Chairman, that we will move on that. We have to get to the bottom of 2016, but my goodness, we should be working on a bipartisan basis to protect our elections in 2020, and we have a means to do that. Secondly, I heard a hint of this whole idea that Facebook and other social media companies are conspiring against right-wing voices. In fact, 4 days ago, we had the President of the United States have what he called a social media summit at the White House, where he summoned some of the most right-wing, extreme social media voices and peddled this idea that the President's own Twitter account was somehow being blocked and limited. And yet, within the last 48 hours, we've seen what a grotesque lie that was.
Make America white again. Make America white again. Make America white again.
This is a president who just spewed forth all sorts of racist comments over the last 48 hours. And it does highlight the challenge social media companies have in trying to make sure that they monitor community standards to prevent incendiary comments that can cause harm or danger, and at the same time allow freedom of voices on the internet. So I hope we'll get away from this nonsense that we often hear from the President and others about this kind of biased censorship. And I hope we'll have more voices actually exercising their First Amendment rights to speak out against the President's racist comments.
Well, that's just a very racist statement, somebody that would say that. So Speaker Pelosi said, make America white again. Well, that's just a very racist statement, somebody that would say that. So Speaker Pelosi said, make America white again.